Hi, I am so excited to be with you all today because I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and doing something that's just a little harder for me to do. So today's newsletter is actually going to be an oral newsletter, and I want your feedback. I hope that you enjoy it and that if there's anything you find that I could have done differently, please let me know. So today we're going to talk about strength. And I once read Oprah Winfrey had made this quote, and the quote is, "Where there is no struggle, there is no strength." I really can reflect on those words, and the reason why I not only reflect on them but relate to them is because I've had a whole lot of struggles most of my life. And so, even though I've had those struggles, and those hardships and things that were either spoken to me or done to me, or think people mistreated me, or didn't necessarily even want to be a part of whatever I was doing at the time. I've learned that that actually gave me the strength to go forward and go ahead and pursue whatever those dreams or goals are that I had. And so I am here today to tell you that you can do anything that you want to. It begins with changing our mindset and how we view ourselves. If we view ourselves as a failure and that we can't accomplish this and that we don't have this and that we can't do this, all of those things is what I call naysayers. Those are things you heard other people say about you. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to believe it, you have to buy into it, and that you even have to accept it. So I invite you to start saying something positive about you. What are you good at? Because I know that you're good at a lot of things. Some of you are good at talking and reasoning. Others of you are good at reading and writing. Others of you are good at being creative. Some of you are actually excellent in being able to analyze and solve situations. Others of you are really organized. I mean, all of those things are great things to do. And then there's those of us that were just good parents. We loved our kids, we still love our children, and we took good care of them, we raised them, we did the best that we could. So all of you that are sitting out there listening to me today actually are really good at so many things. You just have to take the time out to be able to start believing in yourself and seeing your value. When you see your value and you change your mindset and you know how powerful you are, then you will know how strong you are and all the different types of strengths that you endure. We have to be persistent in everything we do. We just can't give up just because it's difficult. Yes, we are going to continue to have difficulty in our life from time to time. It does not mean that we're a failure. It does not mean that we don't know what we're doing. Because those things should be life lessons that you learned something about you and something that you learned about the other person that participated in getting you to the point that you're in right now. So I want to talk briefly about what having strength really means, besides it being a life lesson, teaching lesson for us. It actually means that you have the persistence not to give up. Stop. Do not give up on you. You deserve better than that. It also means that you have identified some clear boundaries for yourself. And so those boundaries could be something such as saying no, I will not, you need to leave, I'm going to leave. So when you set clear boundaries, don't compromise. If you don't want to do it, just say no. You don't need to give a reason why. You don't need to change your mind because you feel guilty. It's okay to say no. What I've found in life is that when I say no and I keep my no's, that the person that I said no to actually ended up respecting me in the long run more than if I would have said yes, or the times that I said yes in the past. Another thing about having strength is what it does for you. It allows you to be able to develop a roadmap or a plan for your life. What accomplishments do you want to make? What steps do you need to put in place? And who do you need to have to become a part of your support system that's going to help you to be able to accomplish whatever it may be? So many times I hear people say, you know what, I'm going to do this solo. I don't trust people. People that have helped me in the past have kind of screwed me over and didn't do right by me. But I'm here to tell you, try it again. This time, actually get the right people for you. The right people may not necessarily be your family members. It may not be your spouse. It may not be your partner. It may not even be your children. So step out and find somebody that believes in you and your vision. And those are the people or persons that's going to be your support system. For me, I have to have a support system of people that holds me accountable. Because I know me, I'm a procrastinator, and there's times that I don't want to do things, and I may not do it. It may take me longer to do it just because I don't want to do it. But if I have people in my life, which I do, that holds me accountable by asking me a simple question: did you do it yet? When are you going to get it done? What are you thinking about this? Even though that may kind of bug me a little bit, I really like it because it shows me that that person has my back and they're going to help me to get to the points that I need to get to in my life. The next thing about having courage. Having courage is rewarding yourself every time you do something that's significant to you. That rewarding yourself could be going for a nice walk. It could be a power walk. It could be taking a bubble bath. It could be having dinner by candlelight. Something it could be going to a good movie, reading a good book, watching something on Netflix. We all need to pamper ourselves. So many times we're looking for other people to pamper us and make us feel special. But if we can't give it to ourselves first, how can we model or teach other people what we need and what we desire to have in life? So I'm hoping that today that you are going away with looking at yourself and looking at your situation and realizing how much strength you really actually have. And you have it because you endured something that maybe was painful for you, but you endured it and you kept pursuing the things that you wanted to pursue in life. And that, I also want you to remember that you are marvelous. Thank you for joining me today. And I hope that you had a good time with the newsletter on strength.